how am I supposed to go about this? I don't know what to talk about. I don't know how to think of things like smartly. Alright, y'all. Hello, everyone. I'm Vinlisa, and this is my first YouTube video where I'm like just talking to y'all. I mean, I do music, or I'm trying to do music right now, and I have videos that are up, like music videos and whatnot. So I mean, that's a different thing though. It's not like, you know, sitting in front of a camera and like actually talking. Here I am trying to do that too, because I am just trying to start a YouTube channel to where I share the life of a working artiste and whatever else comes about of that. So, you know, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Actually, by the time I post this, if I post this, I'm trying to hold you accountable, Lisa. By the time I post this, it's gonna be 2 years since I moved out to LA. And it's just a nice thing to reflect on, I feel like. The reason why I moved out here in the first place was to pursue a dream, you know? I feel like everyone else does whenever they move out to the city. The way it happened was I came out here with my producer slash manager, Jack. Shout out to Jack. And we had met in college. And we were kind of doing the music thing already, since the school that we attended had a program where, you know, we get involved in just like music industry stuff since we were studying that. And then from there, we had a plan to move out to LA, like our junior year of college, and then pandemic hit. Oh wow, pandemic hit. And then from there, we decided a mutual agreement to move to LA after we graduated, and it happened. Between the gap of graduation in May and I believe August, I was just working at the job that I had during college and just trying to stack up my savings to move out here on my own. You know, your girl was making the move by herself, and I didn't really 100% have my parents' support on this either. They didn't really have the means to financially support me, and if they were to support me, you know. And of course I didn't expect that out of them. Of course I didn't. But yeah, your girl did her thing. She moved out here in August, and that itself was a process, because girl, adapting to this city is a whole different, like getting here is one thing, but to live out here is another thing. These are steps. It was not an easy first year, I will say that. Like the music thing rarely happens. If anything, it was more of just like, I need to survive. I need to like feed myself and have a roof over my head. You know, like you see those TikToks wherever they're just like, when you had the money for the rent, but like not the furniture. That was high key me for up until like maybe October or December. Ugh, jeez. So the most that I had at that point was like my mattress and bedding and one pillow and a blanket. And then I didn't even get to find a job. I want to say I got a job like maybe 3 weeks in living in LA, so maybe like almost a month in. And at that point, like, you know, savings are not exactly drying up, but it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna be very comfortable if this continues. The job I had, like, I'm very thankful I was able to get it, because, you know, it was finally like my way of employment in LA. But Lord, that job itself was like as minimum wage as it got. From there, the money, like I was thankful I was getting money to like finally pay for the roof over my head, but was it enough to do more things? No. It was really just a matter of like stacking up my experiences, just trying my best to meet people the way I could. For me, like meeting people meant like spending money, like going outside, and I didn't have that like type of thing on me. I came out here without any connections, which probably wasn't, besides Jack, that probably just wasn't the brightest thing to do. My stubborn ass was just straight up like, yes, I'm gonna go out to LA and move out there and everything's gonna work out for me. Really? Really? Here you are, struggling your ass off the first months and so, trying to figure out like, okay, am I even gonna last here very long? Of course, I mean, like when you're on your survival mode, you're not really thinking about like music. So I wasn't even making music at this point, I would say. It was really just trying to like make money, buy furniture for the place, and that was really it. It wasn't until I finally got another job, from August and then to October is when I got another job. I doubled up 2 jobs. I was going back and forth between 2 jobs. Then I realized like the other job that I was going to from the first job Like, it made more sense to just move over there because it made me more money. Say I got my money right from there. Eventually, it was more than paying for rent. It was also, okay, now I can buy furniture, now I can buy essential goods. The moving process is not easy. Like, not only are you leaving behind, like, your comfort zone, you're leaving behind what you've grown. Like, that was my hometown, you know? Like, I grew up in Louisiana for, since, like, 6th grade? 10 years. Oh my gosh, 10 years. So like at that point, you know, you're comfortable, you have like your group of friends. I also was in a relationship. I mean, I had to leave all of that. The reason why I did this in the first place was because I just felt comfortable. Like, I felt too comfortable. And I told myself that, like, if I want to grow as a person, then the one thing I want to do is to learn how to be uncomfortable. You have to have the mental strength to be able to do that. Like, you must be able, you have to be able to overcome like whatever obstacle. Like, you really just gotta put yourself first, and that's what I did. That's the whole reason for this, me sharing this, actually, in case I inspire anyone who wants to pursue their dream or just want to go out to a big city or just like want to step out of their comfort zone. You know, I just want to be like that person who's like, okay, you know, I'm like living proof that I kind of did it in a way. Like, I'm not 100% where I want to be, but like I'm still in the stepping stones of where I'm going, if that makes sense. So anyways, I started doing music again in December, and then from there, me and Jack started figuring out like how to arrange our schedules accordingly to where we dedicated both of our full-time jobs to like a certain days of the week, and then the other days available that we had, like, we dedicated to music, like studio time, like at-home recording studio time, and songwriting sessions. So do I have a day off? Not really. Not really, but that's okay, because, you know, sometimes I feel like if I'm not gonna hustle out here, what's the point of me being out here, you know? The first year was definitely harder. I feel like the second year I started really like building my social networks, just making friends, and then being able to do shows and like meet people who were gonna put me on stage. From there, it's not like exactly escalating up right now, I would say. I feel like it's very much just like you know, very up and down. Like, one moment I feel like I'm at a high and the next moment I'm back at square one, you know. It's definitely like a roller coaster ride, and I'm really hoping like overall the end goal is that the trend of it is just like up, you know, no matter how up and down I go. I bet some of you are just like, okay, why music? You know, like, what's the point? You're doing this big thing, like, you clearly struggled to do it. Why is it even worth it? What's with the music thing? I've never had the opportunity to explore music, really, I would say, growing up. Well, at least like the schools that I went to, they never quite offered any type of like music classes or anything. Like, the most was band, but I don't know. Something about that just wasn't really what I was trying to go into. I didn't want to. I mean, I picked up an instrument. I picked up a clarinet in elementary school, but even that, like, I got dragged out of by my parents. I've always been curious about it, and my real opportunity in doing music was when I started doing YouTube covers in high school. Shout out to my old friend who helped me with that, because she was always like behind the scenes in terms of like helping me edit the video and recording. So I appreciate her. And from there, like, one of my videos did pretty decent, I would say. And it kind of just gave me an idea, like, wow, people are really out here just listening. And I loved it. It was like one of those things where I would even plan something out after school, and next thing you know, we were recording like a little cover, you know, on the most legal website to download the instrumental. But I feel like I low-key do this out of spite. Because with the lack of music opportunity, the music opportunities that I did get to do, like in terms of like talent shows and whatnot, like, I've been told that I sing like trash. Like, you're not that good, or da 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 da. You know, words like that, they feel something in you, you know? So here I am, like, okay, like that, you know? I'm like, I'm gonna do it then. Like, let's get it. That's another reason why. But other than that, like, just know that there's love behind the process. And it definitely happened more when I went to college to attend the degree that I was pursuing, which was a music industry degree. And that gave me the opportunity to be a part of recording studios and whatnot, and just really being in that type of setting. The moment I wrote that my first song, from there, it just became one thing after the other. Okay, so a reflection of my growth is one of the points that I had. This city is very, very challenging to live in, but in the best way possible. Like, you can take that into something that grows you or hurts you, you know? It did both to me. But ultimately, I would like to say that it's making me grow better as a person, as an artist. Everyone out here has something they want to do. It's a very hustle mentality type of culture, and I love that. And also, I can't be mad. I'm looking at my view right now. It's gorgeous. Like, I look outside my window on days like these and I'm like, wow, I really live out here, you know? I really did the thing. So I'm proud of myself. And also, yeah, so what? The music thing is up and down. But at the same time, I've been able to start a completely new life out here, which I'm very thankful for, because, you know, I felt like if I would have stayed home, I don't even know, like, if I would have been able to learn so much about myself the way I have these past 2 years. I feel like moving out to a big city in your early 20s, it's a great way to grow. It's my growing years, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want in this life. And also, when can I, like, if I'm gonna have the opportunity to move somewhere, I'm gonna do it, you know? Like, when am I gonna be 20-something-year-old again living out in LA? Currently, I'm on the same routine in terms of, like, so my weekdays are work and then the weekends consist of music. I'm currently trying to shoot more visuals for music. I'm really just trying to stay consistent at this point and being patient and trying my best to not be burnt out from work. There'll be times, y'all, when I'm like, damn, I am tired. I am too tired to even think about any type of line to write, you know? But yeah, I'm very grateful right now. A girl just can't complain. A girl can't complain, you know? Like, I'm really thankful I'm able to even create art, because I feel like some people aren't able to do that because they don't have the time to, or their lifestyle doesn't really allow them to have a time to be creative in any type of way, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good spot right now. I can't complain, you know? I have a roof over my head. I have more than a bed now in my room. I have a bed and a table. Thank you. Where would I like to be next year? I feel like next year I would love to collab with more artists. I feel like I've been doing this music. I've been like doing it very solo right now, and I don't know why I'm like this. I feel like it's because I'm trying more so to like develop my music and like my brand and how I want to sound. Trying to shape the type of artist that I want to be before I really add other people to that. I'm hoping I can really just develop more of my brand so I can open myself to collabing with other artists. I would also like to do more shows. So the shows that I've been doing recently have been more like low-key, I would say. I would love to do like a big festival, like open for like a big, like a mid-level or big artist at like on a tour that they're having, and just like open for them and whatnot. Like, I would love that. Or to, oh my god, like even perform at like a festival or something. Not even to be on like a main stage, but like, you know, like a tent that they have available. It's like, I performed at a festival or whatever. Yeah, I feel like bigger performances is what I would like to do. I would also like to, connect more with the people, like my audience, my fans. I don't want to say fans, that sounds weird. I want to connect more with people who you know, listen to my music. And I feel like this what I'm doing right here, it's like my opportunity for y'all to meet me like as a person and who I am, because, you know, I present myself as an artist. I'm also a human. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of use this video as a way to say hi. I'm gonna try to do YouTube and introduce myself, and also just reflect on how it's been these past 2 years in LA. So I hope that this video helped you in any type of way. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me if you've ever thought about, you know, ever leaving the city that you currently are in, or if you've already done it and your experiences. I would love to hear, actually. I'm kind of curious. But besides that, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you have a good day. Bye.